Hello children, welcome to EVS2 lecture. Hope you are safe along with your families. Today we are going to start with our half remaining part lesson, that is lesson number 6, getting to know the place we live in. Up to that half part we have studied about the ancient man, how ancient man lived, then how we started it farming, and how he started to grow crops, then which implements, agriculture implements he used for farming, then how he built his house, and he built his house near the water and near the fertile land. So it will be helpful for him for cultivation of crops as well as water. Water is our basic need. For everything we require water. So on that purpose, he started building his house near the water. After that, we studied about the implements. I have shown you all the pictures of ancient implements and present implements of agriculture. Then we studied about the places, how the place got the name and how it became famous. Now, Raigad Fort. Raigad district is known by Raigad Fort. Same way, there are many places because of certain things which is famous over there. That place gets the name. Now, for example, any landmark is there. I've shown you all the pictures of temple, church, mosque. If any of that landmark is there, according to that landmark, that place becomes famous. It becomes well known. So today, let's start with our next part of the remaining lesson. Page number 35. We have finished up to page number 34. Now let's start with the page number 35. But before starting off this, I want to tell you all some short thing about the station. Now for example, Borivali station. The station is there. You know how the station got the name? No. So this station got the name Borivali. Why it got the name Borivali? Because it was known that Borivali was famous for the fruit bore. There were bushes. So because of that, this place got the name Borivali. Before independent India, this place was called Borivali. But at present, after independence, we got the name Borivali. So this way, there are many places they got the name. Okay, because of certain thing, because of certain important things, they got the name. Now see on the page number 35. Shivram Hari Rajguru was an important revolutionary in India's struggle for freedom. He was one of the three famous revolutionaries, Bhagat Singh, Rajguru and Sukhdev. Rajguru was born in Khed in Pune district. After elementary education, he moved to Amravati. There at the Hanuman Vyamshala, he took up the cause of patriotism. At 15 years of age, he went to Banaras to study Sanskrit. He knew several languages such as Marathi, Sanskrit, Hindi, Urdu, and English. Bhagat Singh and Sukhdev were his close friends. Later, he took part in revolutionary activities and became a martyr for the country. In his memory, Khed, his birthplace, has been renamed Rajguru Nagar. Now children, this picture you can see here, this Shivram Hari Rajguru. He was from Maharashtra, born in Khed, that is in Pune district. His village name was Khed, which is in this Pune district. So they were revolutionaries. His two friends, that is Bhagat Singh and Sukhdev. These three were friends and they were revolutionaries. Revolutionaries means who are fighting against the Britishers. Who fight it against the Britishers. So after completing elementary education, now elementary education means after completing his school, he went to Amravati to study new language. Okay, children. Then he went to Amravati. There at the Hanuman Vyamshala, he took up the cause of patriotism. Now, what is patriotism, children? Patriotism means to support our own country. Patriotism means to support our own country. That is called patriotism. So at 15 years of age, he went to Banaras to study Sanskrit. Now Sanskrit is what? Sanskrit is a language. How English is language, Marathi, Hindi. Same way, Sanskrit is also a language. So at which age he went there to Banaras? At the age of 15. 15. Before that, he took part in the patriotism. Patriotism means to support our own country against the Britishers. So these are the picture. This is Bhagat Singh. Then these are the Rajguru, Bhagat Singh, Sukhdev. So they were revolutionaries. They were against Britishers because Britishers were ruling over our country. There was no freedom. At present we are free. We are free from any rule. Okay, children? So before independence we were not free. We were not free. Means we have to follow what Britishers were telling. That people were following. Our ancestors were following that. But at present we are free. There is no one ruling over us. So this dream A fought against Britishers for freedom. He knew several languages such as Marathi, Sanskrit, Hindi, Urdu and English. So total 5 languages. He knew 5 languages. Which are they? Marathi, Sanskrit, Hindi, Urdu and English. Bhagat Singh and Sukhdev were his close friends. Means they were best friends. They two were also what? Best friends. Later, he took part in revolutionary activities and became a martyr for the country. So he took part in revolutionary, that is against the Britishers. He fought for the freedom, but he became what? A martyr. Martyr means what? He gave his life for our country. He died. That is called martyr. Not only he died, but other 3 friends, that is Rajguru, Bhagat Singh, Sukhdev, the 3 were hanged. The 3 were hanged when they were fighting against the Britishers. And they became a martyr. Martyr means gave their life for the country. In his memory, Khed, his birthplace, has renamed Rajguri Nagar. So how his village got the name? Because of him. His village name was what? Khed. But because of his martyr, he gave life for the country. That's why his village name was renamed, was given another name, that is Rajguru Nagar. So understood how his village was renamed, means got the other name. Okay, children? So because of him, because of his life, he gave life for our country. Same way, we should be ready. We should be ready to protect our country. Our country is our motherland. Our country has given everything for us. So we should also be ready to sacrifice our life for our country. Okay, children? Understood? Who were his two friends? Bhagat Singh and Sukhdev. So how many are they? 3. Bhagat Singh, Rajguru and Sukhdev. Understood up to here? Now we'll move on to the next part. Try this. World Heritage Day. 18 April is World Heritage Day. On this day, pay a visit to a fort or national monument, learn about its importance, collect information about the rules for protecting World Heritage sites. Now, Heritage Day means Monuments Day. Heritage Day means Monuments Day. Now, there are many forts in our country, different places. Forts means it's about ancient time. It's history. It tells us about the past. Same way, in the full world, there are different monuments. There are different places which are of ancient time. So there is World Heritage Day. And when is this World Heritage Day? 18th April. Obtain pictures of historical buildings, monuments and old vadas in your surroundings. Stick them in frames. So this is activity. Children, this activity we will not do now. When the school reopens once, we will do this activity. Okay children? Next, just as a place becomes renowned because of forts of or historical buildings, it also gains renown because of its people and their good deeds. So, how this place became famous because of historical forts, that is Raigad district is famous for Raigad fort. Same way, because of people and because of their good work, also the places become famous. Now how this Rajguru Nagar got renamed? Because of whom? Because of Rajguru. Because of Shivram Hari Rajguru. Because he gave his life for our country. He sacrificed his life. Okay, so because of him, his village got the new name, that is Rajguru Nagar. And their good deeds. Deeds means work, good work. Collect information about soldiers, writers, artists, etc. in your neighborhood. Invite them to your school and interview them. So there are soldiers who are day and night on the borders of our country. Why they are on the borders of our country? Like this only? No. They are protecting us. They are protecting us. So this is one activity we will do afterwards once the school reopens. Our next part, see that yellow color box. Do you know? Sant Gadke Maharaj, real name was Debuji Jhingraji Janodkar. He belonged to Shengaon, that is Shengaon in Daryapur Taluka of Amravati district. Now this place is also in Maharashtra. Sant Gadki Baba raised social awareness through kirtans. During his kirtans, he would ask people questions and answer them himself. Why are our people poor? Because they do not have education. So Sant Gadke Maharaj, his real name is what? Debuji Jhingraji Janodkar. He is from Maharashtra, that is from which village? Shengaon. Which village? Shengaon. It comes in Taluka, that is in Daryapur Taluka of Amravati district. So he always tell people about the social awareness, about the society, what is good and what is bad, what people should do and what people are doing. So he was just telling the people that you should do good things. If you do good, always good will return. Always something will happen in your life good. Okay. So he was telling the people kirtan. Kirtan means what? It's like a word of the God. Kirtan means word of the God. And from that kirtan, he was asking different questions to the people. He was telling about good things to the people. Then what should be our surrounding? Means how should be our surrounding? How it should be? It should be clean. Always maintain cleanliness. Wear clean clothes. Okay, wash your clothes. Take bath every day. So these things he was telling to the people. So during his kirtans, he would ask questions and answer them himself. So he was only asking the question and he was only answering them. So alone he was asking and answering the question and answer. Why are our people poor? Means why are people are poor? Why do they don't have money? Because our people don't have education. So education is very important. Education is very important. Without education we can't go front. We will remain wherever we are if we don't take education. He appealed to the people to get educated, means to take education. He requested people that please take education. He is known as one of the great saints of the 20th century. His village will forever be remembered for his work in the service of people. So he is the great saint of 20th century. And wherever he went, he followed one rule. His picture is this. This is Santa Gadge Maharaj. So wherever he went, he followed one rule. That is to keep that place, that surrounding clean. So when he went to any place and if he finds that place is unclean, you will ask for broom from the people and who will start cleaning that place. Santa Gadge Maharaj always liked cleanliness. He always tell people to be clean, to wear clean clothes and to keep our surrounding neat and clean. Then we will be free from disease. If we take education, our people will not remain poor. They will go front in their life. Okay children, understood this much? So we should keep our house clean. We should keep our school clean. We should throw waste paper in the dustbin. Whatever wastage is there, throw in the dustbin. Don't make your house mess. Don't throw things here and there. Keep in a proper place. So his village was always clean. He was keeping his village clean. His village will forever be remembered for his work in the service of people. So he have helped many orphan children who were not having food to eat. He offered them food to eat. He built schools for children who are orphan. Okay, understood this much? Now we'll move on to the next part, that is page number 36. See, on page number 36, what you can see over here, children? A weekly market. And side of weekly market, what you can see? Bullock cart, truck and bus, ST bus. Now these are what? Means of transport. Now what is means of transport? Why we require means of transport? To travel from one place to another place, we require means of transport. Now, there are different types of transport, that is roadway, airway and waterway. Okay. Now waterway is there, what is there? Ship is there. Then roadway, what is there? Auto is there, buses are there, then car is there, then two-wheeler is there, four-wheeler is there, then airway is what is there? Aeroplane is there. And see this picture, what you can see? A weekly market. Now this is what? Aeroplane. This is airway. This is ship. This is waterway. And this is bullock cart. Now ancient time, people were not having this cars, bike. So they were using what? Bullock cart. So this is bullock cart. People were using bullock cart. Nowadays people have car, bike. Okay. So people are using this. But in villages till now, these bullock carts are used. So weekly market. This is picture of market. People are buying different vegetables. Okay. Your parents are also going in the market to buy different things. Different vegetables. Okay, try this. Visit a weekly market and meet a shopkeeper there. Interview her or him with the help of the following questions. Now, weekly market means what? Once in a week. Weekly market means once in a week. Sunday to Saturday is 1 week. So, in this week, there will be one day the market. In villages, there are not malls, there are no big shops. So, they have a weekly market that is once in a week. So different places people come there, they buy vegetables, food, drinks, clothes, whatever they require for their daily, they buy from this weekly market. They meet each other, they ask other how are they. Okay children? So understood what is weekly market? In villages, once in a week they have a weekly market that is on Sunday or Wednesday. Once in a week, that is called weekly market. First question, how many years have you been in this occupation? So occupation means work. Occupation means work. So this is like a activity. Like you have to take interview of the shopkeeper who are selling different vegetables, fruits in the market, and you have to ask them these questions. Second, which items do you sell in your shop? Third, where do you get these items from? Fourth, what means of transport are used to carry the goods? Now these goods means what? These vegetables, fruits, clothes, they are called what? Goods. So now shopkeeper sells many things. In the market you'll get one person selling vegetable, one person selling fruit, one person selling clothes. Okay. So you are asking these questions to them. So from where they get fruits, vegetable? From the village, that is from the farmer. Then what means of transport are used to carry the goods? Now ancient time, there were no buses, no bikes, no cars. So people were using what? Bullock cart. So some places in villages still now they are using bullock cart as a means of transport. Next paragraph. So children, this is an activity you will not do now. We will do it later on once the school reopens. Next part. People in villages are dependent on weekly markets for their daily needs. These markets sell all essential items, mainly food grains, vegetables, farming implements, clothes, etc. become available here. The market is also the place where people can meet one another and inquire about each other's well-being. Inquire means to ask about other family members. So this is a marketplace. How you can see a market, many people are there. Same way, in a weekly market, people go there, buy different things. Their daily needs, that is that vegetable, food grain, then farming implements, whatever they require in the farming, that they buy from this market, which are available in the market. So this village people, they are always dependent on the weekly market because they have only this source of thing where they get, means whatever they want, they get in this weekly market. Next paragraph, that is last paragraph. Do you know books? People belonging to various castes and communities attend the fairs of folk deities of masses in Maharashtra with reverence. Many things related to people's living, such as different types of market, are also a part of these fairs. Now, there are different fairs in Maharashtra. Now, fair in Marathi means Chatra, and in Hindi means Mela. Okay, so there are different fairs or different festival things. For example, Pandharpur there is Ashadishi Ekadashi, so there is fair. So during this fair time, people sell different things. Many people come there to visit this temple. Then people sell different things. It is a pilgrimage place. Pilgrimage means a holy place. Pilgrimage means a holy place. So in Maharashtra, many people visit different places. Okay. Now this Ashadashi Ekadashi is where in Pandharpur. So this is also, there is also fair. People from different places visit there, take blessings of God, and there is a what? Fair. Many things related to people's living, such as different types of market, are also a part of this fair. So there are some places which have different types of market. For example, a weekly market. In weekly market, what is available? Fruits, vegetables, clothes, and farming implements. These things are available. But for example, that animals, that is cow, buffalo, where it is available, they have a separate market. That is, animal market is separate. Then flowers market is separate. So this way, separate markets are there. So many things related to people's living, such as different types of market, are also a part of the fairs. Jejuri in Pune district and Madhi in Ahmednagar district are places of pilgrimage. So pilgrimage means holy places. They are well known for their donkey markets. So these places are famous for which animal? Donkey. During the fair time, during the pilgrimage time, during the people visit where any fair is there, that time they have this animal market. Which animal? Donkey. So which places? That is Jejuri village, that is in Pune district, and Madhi village in Ahmednagar district, they have the donkey market. At Malegaon, another place of pilgrimage in Nanded district, a market is held for donkeys and horse. So a market is for what? Donkey and horse. Places come to be known for reasons such as this. So now this Malegaon pilgrimage is famous for which market? Donkey and horse. Jejuri and Madhi is famous for donkey market. So this way also places become famous. This way also places become known to the people because of this market, and these markets are available during the fair time also, that is during any festival is there, that time also this market is available. So that's why these places become known to the people, and people are aware that in these places you will get donkey and horse. Now folk deities means what? People belonging to various castes. Now various castes means whether ST, SC, OBC, any, they visit this place, attend the fairs of folk deities. Now folk deities means what? People come in group. People come in group to take blessings of God. Okay children, understood up to here? So we have seen the weekly market, then we have studied about the Sant Gadge Maharaj, how he helped the people. Then we have studied about the Rajguru, Sukhdev and Bhagat Singh. They fought for our country and they gave their life for our country. Okay children, so understood up to over here? Now you have to do one work, that is one homework for you all. You have to read this full lesson 2 times. You have to read this lesson 2 times. And you have to remain at home only. Stay home, stay safe, take care of your family members, don't go out. Then if you have any doubt or any inquiry, any question, just post it on the students portal. I will try to solve your doubts. Till then you have to do your homework. Okay, you have to read this lesson 2 times. Okay children, goodbye, have a good day. Thank you.